Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to your program called Weekly Horoscope from the 28th of November to the 4th of December 2021. And this is specially for you coming from Aquarius. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to have a 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. Palms reading is a very special effort. And I'll show you how to formulate your lucky lottery numbers, a system can be used. I will look at your palms in the first place, whether you have such luck, and tell you. And palms change. And once you connect with your soul, I'll show you how to activate the energy with your soul. That's when life changes for the better dramatically. Your third eye shines, your aura shines. We'll talk much more about this later. Sunday, the 28th, for you coming from Aquarius, this is not a good morning and afternoon for you. You can make it better. You can improve it a great deal by trying to be negotiable and to adapting to the plans that others wish to make. Don't let your ego overcome you. That's the way that you become difficult and fussy and non cooperative. And that's how you make yourself very unpopular as well. So if you do the opposite and not be provocative with your words and action and to respect others, you can have a much better morning and afternoon on this Sunday, the 28th of November, morning and afternoon. Your evening and nightfall is waiting to give you a lot of good news. So I want you to be out in the evening nightfall, whether it's to be with the people you work with or your bosses, whether it's the business people. There's a chance to benefit with the people you're going to be with. It's up to you to plan it. And you may meet people from your past and also get benefits from them. So long-term benefit is seen waiting for you in the evening nightfall. Dress your best and find a formula on how to meet the people you want. Monday, the 29th of November, is a very emotional morning and afternoon. And this emotional side of you makes you very picky and unnecessarily oversensitive and too moody and changeable. You can't afford to do that if you have a job. You can't afford to do that if you're in business. So repeat to yourself again and again three words: logic, facts, figures. This is what is important, not the emotional, passionate side of you. Evening and nightfall improves by a bit, but I see some anger planets there. So try not to let yourself be angry in the evening nightfall, even if you are disappointed in any way, emotionally disappointed. Tell yourself, do not show it, because then you will see the provocative words from you and the provocative glares and the behavior from you. You'll spoil your evening nightfall. So take the soft approach and you'll do better. Tuesday, the 30th of November. These are many planets who make you dominating and stubborn and very pushy as well and wanting control as well. All that's not good because these are negative planets. So do the opposite. Be negotiable, be flexible, be adaptable to people's ideas and to people, and you can have a much better morning and afternoon. Otherwise, these planets deteriorate and they make you pushy and bossy, which is going to lead to more negative things in the evening nightfall, when whatever you want will not be given to you. Disappointments will happen. So evening and nightfall, if you don't have to be out, why bother? Stay home sometimes, lock this door, and tell yourself to keep these negative planets out that way. Because if you are out in the evening nightfall, even accidents of all kind can take place. Physical accidents, verbal accidents, emotional accidents. You're really not a nice person in that evening and nightfall of Tuesday, the 30th November. Remember that. So if you have to be out, you have to take great pains in being that nice person you can be. Wednesday, the 1st of December. That's what we were talking about, I hope. Sometimes I lose track. Wednesday, the 1st of November. Is not a good morning and afternoon at all. These planets of the night before follow you to the morning and afternoon of Wednesday, the 1st December. And again, that ego of yours, that unrelenting desire to control people, is not coming out very well in the morning and afternoon, whether at work or in business. So you better stop it, or you're going to make many enemies with your bosses against you. And the inability to work with anyone is going to leave you in a very desperate situation. So take the trouble to work and respect people in the morning and afternoon of Wednesday, the 1st of December. And that way you will lessen the bad intensity of these planets and show the nicer side of you as well. Evening and nightfall, aggressive planets are there. You can tame them down by showing the softer side in you, using words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, promoting your softness side. And that way you will have a much better deal waiting for you. Don't be provocative and don't be daring. It may lead to accidents. Thursday, the 2nd of December, if it's a working day, you have to focus on your commitments and whatever you need to get finished, because you're going to be distracted by emotional planets, and you will react emotionally to your bosses and make things even worse, or to your colleagues. And that moodiness in you will grow, and that oversensitive will be seen everywhere. So you're going to spoil your morning and afternoon. Tell yourself, just focus on your responsibilities, get your work done at least in the morning, afternoon at a job. If it's a business, then you really have to be careful. Your mind can stray to passion that you want. Passion doesn't lead to money. Passion leads to self-satisfaction, that's all. So tell yourself to control that passionate side of you by sticking to logic, facts, and figures. That will wake you up and make your morning and afternoon much better for you and give you a better focus as well. Evening and nightfall, those nasty planets are back. And what do? They want to have a chance at making you say the wrong thing and do the wrong thing. That's their duty in your life. So what do? Well, say less and do less. And put on a smile on your face. And if you're angry, don't say a word. And you will fox these planets, these negative planets. And tell yourself, evening and nightfall, if you don't have to be out, better not, because the troublemaking planets are there, leading to arguments, wanting to dominate as well. Now we'll go to Friday, the 3rd of December. This is not a very good week for you, I'm telling you, because the planets of bossiness. Oh, yes, you want to be the boss and dominate and want control. And all that is going to lead to opposition, isn't it? So you don't want to create the opposition because you'll be on the losing side of it. So whether at work, whether in business, don't plan too big. Try to control it. Start small, whatever you want. The bigger you talk, the bigger you do, the more you expose yourself to problems. Because these planets want you to get to do it all alone. So be part of a team. That's going to save you. You won't get the blame when things go wrong. Evening and nightfall, many emotional planets are there. No harm with emotional planets in the evening, nightfall. But these planets are also together with planets moving fast. So they make your aggressiveness come quickly, argumentative one comes suddenly. And so control that part of it. And your emotional planets, try to make sense. You're going to be disappointed in one way or another, emotionally. So if you don't want to be disappointed, maybe don't make that move and just be non-expectant or whatever. And whatever you can't get, you won't be that way feeling very sorry. Focus is the key word so that you know exactly what you want on this Friday, 3rd December evening and nightfall. At last, on Saturday, the 4th of December, you get a wonderful morning and afternoon. The planet of unexpected goodness is there, giving you the goodness. Better still, even coming unexpectedly. So reach for the stars. Whether it's the emotional side you want to satisfy, go for it. Meet with people who can give you that leg up to improve a job or get a better one. Meet the partnerships you have in business or go for business. Search for business. These planets of wonderful planets of unexpected goodness will give that to you very fast. Send out emails, ask favors. Go onto the internet. I see many internet planets there. And you're going to have a wonderful morning and afternoon. Not so in the evening nightfall, only for one reason. Two words: dominating and stubbornness. So remove this and you will have a much better evening and nightfall. And be careful, the planet of accidents is around the whole day. So move slow, think slow, plan slow, because accidents are not only physical, they can be the money accidents, saying the wrong thing, planning the wrong way. So slow down the whole morning a bit, and the afternoon as well, and the evening as well. And if you have to be out, stay away from people who may just oppose your ideas, for example. Now, this 90-minute session I have for you, you coming from Aquarius. Yes. Well, I will firstly talk to you about your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, looking at your palms. And I'll show you the skills that you have hidden in you. I'll show you how to meet and activate your soul. You already have one. We all get one. But how do you activate the energy with the soul is what I will teach you. And that magic will begin and give you that speciality about you. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers if you like to play lotteries. It's a system. Everything in life is a system. You get into the system and know how to use it and you work it well. So you'll have the skill, and I'll show you how to have the skill to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers using the energy of the soul as well. And your lucky colors and your lucky gemstones and your lucky days and your lucky directions. All these energies to teach you. But the magic of me teaching you how to activate your soul, that's what you want. The energies are all there. So in the meantime, I'm going to show you my email again. Let's have this 90-minute session, which will only cost you USD $50. That's all. And in this 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 9 years based on your ages and your calendar years. How they're going to pan out for you, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. We'll go through it quickly so that you know what to expect in your next 9 years. With all these energies, you are going to be able to get the best of your next 9 years. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.